Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Total War Troy, where we play as Menelaus, the king of Sparta, and today we are starting with the battle once again. So the Aperius, the leader or the hero of the or more like citizen in the Pylea settlement, now decided to break a siege. But look at that. If we auto-resolve this battle, we will lose, and the casualties will be high on both sides. But I think we will just go ahead and play this battle manually. Those units here seem to be pretty powerful, or like very similar to ours, so we definitely want to make most out of any of our tactical skills and put them to good use, because this battle will be very even. So let's just go ahead, do a quick save and start the battle. As you can see, even the topography of the battlefield seems to be on our sides. On our side, we will defend ourselves on two fronts, I think. So let's spread our forces pretty evenly. We want a thick line of defense over here, a couple of our archers over here, and along with the Javelineers. That's for sure. And because this line of defense over here is a lot more broader, we will actually put more soldiers in there. Okay. We also want these guys and these guys as well. So let's spread them over here. We can do that even. We can spread them even more. Okay, let's move a couple of archers. Yeah, there is only a single unit of archers, and we will have those axes as a backup. So you know what, we'll actually keep them a little in the back. Let's move our general here as well, because this line or this flank or this group, so to speak, will not have as much of the firepower as the one over here, and that is why it has to be like, you know, the things have to be pretty much evened out. Okay, so there's that, and I think we can just go ahead and start the battle.
Enemy is receiving reinforcements.
Yeah, we know that. We'll just wait for them. The balance of power is okay. So we can, at the worst case scenario, we can use this army to like move around, and I think that will be the case. So oh yeah, and one more thing, something I always forget about: turn off the skirmish mode and turn on the guard mode. And you guys can actually shoot at their general, especially that it is a ranged unit as well. So a single volley decreased their health like incredibly well. So I think like the main strike or attack is heading this way, so we need to move our accordingly. And what are these archers doing? I guess I didn't move them like a fool. So we want to replace them. Or reposition them, I should say. You guys go in there. You guys as well. And let's send the support over there. In the firing competition, this general doesn't seem to stand a lot of chance, but those guys, his guys are javelineers, so now with two of our units of archers combined, he will have a harder time now. Okay, let's send our axemen. And I guess he turned on some skill, because he was like...
hungry for glory.
There was something blue around him for a moment there.
At your command.
Okay, you guys can shoot... Oh, actually no. Change the target and shoot at their general.
Awaiting orders. Attack! Spears!
Axes.
Okay. And you guys can now change your target and attack their general. Just because he's in a missile expert, this shouldn't be too difficult for you. Yeah, let's now run away, because we are getting shot at. So we are, for now, we are holding our line pretty well, and we want to defend those guys, our archers. Can turn on the skirmish mode now for those guys as well.
Strike hard. Axes.
So we are being pretty much overpowered over here. So we need to send our soldiers, and we want to send a unit of our axemen over here, the other unit of axemen here, and
Combat ready.
like one more over there.
Ready to serve.
What about our spearmen? We can send spearmen over here as well.
Combat ready.
Okay, and now
Axes.
let's send those guys over there
Warriors
as well,
have been routed.
because
No mercy.
our soldiers there are being routed completely.
Go at them. Sons of a
So
Cleo.
something has to be done about
Let's
that.
see blood. Let's see blood.
Let's send our javelineers over there, maybe.
Bows ready. At your command.
And what are these guys doing? Why are they running away so far?
Masters of war. Pull back.
Oh, because I clicked the withdraw and not as... Oh my god, okay.
Yes.
I almost messed up terribly. So I almost sent them out of the battlefield instead of, you know, turning on the skirmish mode for them. That would be a terrible mistake. A grave one, perhaps.
At your command.
You guys can start shooting at their general once again. And these guys, at least this unit over here, rallied.
Your warriors
These
are
guys
rallying.
did that as well. So let's send them into the battle.
Swords!
Oh, you can actually chase these guys off.
Destroy the foe.
How many of them are there left? 7 for now.
Ready to serve.
And you guys can chase the ones that are running away right now. And this battle is almost won, I think.
At them. Masters of war.
Let's send our axemen. Okay, and let's also send our archers into the battle. You guys can get a little closer.
Axes! Don't hold back! Trained and
Victory
ready.
is close enough to taste.
Okay. And look at that, we won this battle, and I think we haven't lost a single unit. I really doubt we did. So that is very good, very good. There's only this guy left, the general himself, that is now running away like a coward he is. And you guys can... what is... oh no, actually keep shooting at those guys. Each volley takes a lot of their lives. Well, actually, you know what? Go back in there, intercept them. And you guys turn on the melee mode and chase down the enemy.
One
Oh
of
my
your
god,
units
why
has
is this
no
so
more
buggy?
ammunition.
That's actually a good thing, because we don't have to turn on the melee mode for them.
Axes!
So we will try and cripple their forces even further.
Let's take them! Who's for it?
One of our units probably like fled for good.
For the Achaeans!
And why those guys? Why doesn't anyone address those guys? Someone has to shoot at them at the very least, so our archers finally started to do so. Okay, you Javelineers can go ahead and try to intercept those guys as well. And what about these axemen? Oh yeah, they did intercept them, but will they be able to actually kill a couple more of them? I really hope they will. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that was pretty satisfactory, even though they just let them go, even though they could still kill a couple more of them. And what about these guys over here? Okay, so they are being chased as well. So we definitely destroyed a couple of their units, that's for sure. So there are 8 of their guys there as well, still alive. We want to do something about that, fix that problem. So 5, 4. Oh, and now this unit is gone for good, even if those 2 remaining guys survive. Okay, so let's just end the battle. It's a close victory from a valiant defeat. Once again I turned it into a close victory, and we were supposed to lose all of our soldiers, and instead we lost only over 400 of them. And what about replenishing? Okay, so 10% of our soldiers will be replenished, so that is very good.
Nice.
Okay. And let's attack this settlement once more. And for some reason we will still lose. Why do we always have to lose at least a single unit? This is just terrible, and I really hate to attack that. You know what? We'll not waste more time than it is necessary. As you can see, those guys are basically... they shouldn't be of singles, like the least of a problem to us, the slightest problem to us. So I'll just do a quick save and finish them off fighting this battle. So I feel confident enough to not even be bothered by, you know, sending our soldiers in any line. And even though we are the ones attacking, they are still attacking us, which is basically pretty unseen before. Or maybe they just leave the choke point for some reason, even though the choke point would actually work for them better. But they just have no chances at all. Like, for real. They will just start dropping like flies, to drop like flies.
Trained and ready! Strike hard! No mercy!
They will not be able to reach us. And we don't even have to chase down our enemies, because, as you know, we are the ones attacking that settlement. So once we take it, this is just a complete annihilation for them. So how would we lose that unit? This will be definitely a decisive victory, that's for sure.
Combat ready! Ready to fire! At your command!
Let's focus our fire on those guys. And as you can see, now it's the end of a battle already. So we can actually still, yeah, let's end it, because we are taking this settlement anyway. And look at that, we lost 4 soldiers. So how does the AI does its moves if we would lose this unit? This is just beyond me. Okay, faction destroyed. Okay, and how did they know that I want to actually occupy this settlement instead of doing something else? That is pretty interesting. And yeah, there's also this faction, and for some reason they didn't decide to attack the Minoa either. So are they now becoming something like hippies or something like that? They avoid violence or something, I'm really not sure. But they actually do control plenty of territories. Just look at that, how powerful they are. So this western coast of what is this called? Yeah, basically the today's Turkey. I don't know how historically, or don't remember how historically these lands were called, but today's Turkey,
Menelaus of Sparta.
they control plenty of those territories over there. Okay, and with Menelaus we will sit for one more turn for him to replenish a little more of his not resources, but forces. And yeah, so is there anything that can be done? Anything else that can be done, that is? Garrison law didn't move, yeah, we know that. Unassigned skill points for this guy, so we'll go for Aegis of Zeus. And let's just end the turn. Oh, and by the way, I also have to check what other epic mission we have to address, because we already did complete the one that required us to remotely colonize settlement. So let's see what now has to be done. Sacred Oaths. Enter into one new defensive alliance with another Danaan faction. And what is the Danaan faction? I guess we will have to look for them. Brigands, Danaan. There are none of those. We already
We shall sacrifice a bull, then speak together.
signed a lot of both military and defensive alliances. What
I
about...
accept that words
Okay, so
also.
Achilles is not interested in signing any kind of alliance for now. What about Arcadians?
I am interested.
You are not interested in
Yes,
that.
I'll bet Menelaus is after a better deal.
We can sign a non-aggression pact with them. They are actually at war with Arcadians. Huh. And we are in better terms with Arcadians than with Elis. What about Salamis?
Your words will
Okay.
hurt, Menelaus.
Okay. What about... what if I wanted you to join a defensive alliance, but what would it take for me to persuade you to signing that treaty? I can give you all of my stone if you want to. Okay, so that is not persuasive enough, it seems. And what about all of my gold? That is more persuasive. And what about my bronze? Maybe not all of it, but like 1500. Okay, so that is also not that persuasive. But first I definitely have to see what is a Danaan faction. I really don't know what that is. You have all cut faithful oaths, lords of Achaea. I call upon you now to honor those sacred words. Shaken by Thunderous' harsh thrusts, you contemplate your next move against Troy. Your brother Agamemnon has sworn to lead the Achaeans across the sea, yet he lingers in stone enshrined Mycenae, subjugating enemies and allies alike. If you are to count on the other Danaan lords, you shall have to remind them yourself of their solemn oaths. Okay, so basically we just have to sign a defensive alliance with someone. It's just too bad that we actually signed those kind of... Well, we are always lost, like... late. We are always late with those missions because we already did all of that. So why is it... Anyway, just we have to think something out. Like, in the worst case scenario, we could just go ahead and try to like break the alliance and then re-sign it. But this one over here,
I feel sure
the
your
defensive
heart is
alliance with
open to my
Ithaca,
words.
is very interesting and like, what? Let's see if we can actually persuade them. Like 200. No, not this. The wrong bar. Okay, so that isn't persuasive enough for them. So maybe let's go for 1500 of my bronze. So no. Okay, I guess it will have to wait. So And what if we signed some treaties with Argos?
Make yourself comfortable.
It
and
would
tell me
probably
what's on your mind.
improve our relations a little with Ithaca as well. So let's say I will give you 500 gold, let's say, and I want in return 2000 wood. Okay. What about 2.5? Okay. 3000. Okay, I didn't expect that. 375. Okay. So 4000. Just on spot. Okay, so I guess we can actually sign this kind of a deal.
That
Right. So let's go back to Ithaca and let's see. So to improve our relations with Ithaca and their willingness to sign a defensive alliance with us, we would have to like deal with factions that are friends with that Ithaca is friends with. So yeah, we definitely want that, and we also, what's even more important is we have to deal with Ithaca itself. So
I feel sure your heart is open to my words.
let's see. I can offer you, let's say, 500 gold, and in exchange, I want, let's see, 4000 wood. Okay, 4500. Okay, a little too much. Okay, and this much. That is very good. So this way we got ourselves plenty of resources to upgrade our settlements even further. Let's go for the upgrade of Sparta first, and those constructions over here, the ones that are long overdue. Okay, maybe something here as well. And we don't have bronze, not bronze, but wood anymore. So yeah.
I will not.
Oh, it's another turn, so now we can move forward. But yeah, there's another faction on our way here, and I'm curious if we could take their territories on our way and towards the territories controlled by Lycia as well. So first, let's see how they call the militars. Okay, so militars. Okay, they are Achaean as well, and they are neutral for us, but they overall their like strategy is aggressive, and they have no army, not a single army. So I guess we can actually unite the Achaeans by invading Miletus. So that is what we'll do, pretty much. Okay. Construction available over here. We don't have enough wood. So what if we struck another deal with Ithaca? Okay, so they don't give out the wood as willingly as they did before. So let's maybe strike a deal with McKenna.
Of course I will listen to my brother.
Let's go for the military access. And single barter. You know what? Give me like 3,000 food, and I'll give you, let's say, 300 bronze. Too little? Okay, then 500. Still too little. Final offer. Okay, an FU. What about 1,000 wood? And I can give you 300 bronze. Okay, too much. 75, 80, 85. I'm sorry about that, but I want a specific resources.
I see.
Okay. So now we can like build this thing, because I overlooked it, and there was this construction still damaged. Okay. We will wait with this guy 2 more turns before we will move him. We want him to replenish his losses, and let's end it then. And what does this guy want? Oh, it's Agamemnon. Okay, so how much gold do we make each turn? So 91 gold for 9 turns in exchange for 824 wood. I mean, it is an actually good deal, so let's accept that. We don't have like a really big need of a gold right now. And look at that. So Ajax now offers a non-aggression pact. I'm fine with that. Just give me more wood and we're gonna be friends. So another faction declares the war on us, and now they are torn apart. They can either, the pillars can either join the war on my side or the Menelaus side. But what is actually pretty funny is the fact that these guys have no army, yet they decided to declare the war on us. That is one thing. And the other is the fact that we were about to attack them anyway, so I guess it's even better for us. So okay, so they did a terrible mistake, the pillars, I mean. So now they chose poorly, basically. And yet another faction declares a war on us. But maybe our allies will deal with them as well. Okay, so what is that? Hippolyta, ruler queen of the Amazons, has decided to rally her warriors and lead them against you. The Amazons need a place to call home and live in peace. Once I defeat you, this dream will finally come true. Why is that? Why is everyone now hating me so much? I haven't fought them a single time, so why are they attacking me? Whatever. Okay. Right now, let's move Menelaus over here. So next turn he can actually attack the settlement of Lindos, hopefully. I guess we'll see about that.
Into the fray.
Okay. And I guess I'm really unhappy with what Pillars did. So,
I've got what it takes.
but we can actually turn this to our advantage, which means the territories like this one, the Isles, the island of Isles, that were almost ours completely, we can now take them for ourselves without a problem, possibly. And we will move this guy, the Silaneus, to Ios, and then onward to the Kalitnis, etc. So now it seems like we will be fighting on plenty of fronts. Hopefully we will be able to you know, to accomplish that and, you know, achieve victories. And let's find ourselves Salamis, right, like so. Oh, my bad. Salamis.
I look forward to hearing your offer.
Why don't you want any defensive alliance with me? Not yet, anyway. What about Ithaca?
My counsel is given in good
Okay,
faith.
so
May it
the
aid your
chances
cause.
improved, it seems. So that is very good. And we can once again strike a deal. I can give you, let's say, 300 gold. And you will give me 3,000 wood. Okay, too much. What about 270? Do 700. Okay, so still too much. 2,500. We're getting there. Okay. Okay, and let's agree on that deal. And Aptera is right over here. And can something else be built there? Like, are there better choices? Like, doesn't seem like there is nothing else to be built. Then let's invest our money into, or not money, but resources into those constructions and a garrison there. Okay. Okay, and Menelaus now. Okay, we just moved him. This guy is also moved. So we just have to wait until the next turn before we can continue with our advancement. But yeah, Pillars now is still on my mind. They just made a terrible mistake. We didn't want a war with them. They decided to join an actually weaker ally. Who does that?
Kill them all.
Look at that, and we are easily taking their settlement. Okay. And let's occupy.
It's ours now.
Like so. And we can... yeah, let's do that. It's too bad that Mykenae stole the settlement of Paros from us. Otherwise we would have a complete control over the Cyclades,
I've a wrong.
over Cyclades province.
Don't falter now.
Okay,
Strike hard.
but look at that. This turn was very beneficial for us. We just took control over two
We shall
settlements.
settle here. Very good.
Okay, that's very good indeed. Okay, and yeah,
King Menelaus.
so next turn this army will be battle ready once again. We don't have enough resources to upgrade or do anything around here, but we will change that in the future. We will actually destroy this building because it's just a waste of a slot, because it can be upgraded to the maximum level. Royal decree available, so we will go for actually this thing, minus 10% to upkeep cost of all units. Okay, and there are unassigned skill points for both of our heroes. So for Menelaus we will go for plus 8% to melee defense of swords units in hero's army, or plus 5 to melee defense of all units during siege battle. Okay, we'll go for this one actually. There's one more skill point available, so we will go for what is that, by the way? Unlocks reinforced chariots as bodyguards. That is just terrible, honestly. Yeah. Or plus 8 to melee damage of the hero unit. Yeah, we definitely want that. We want them to kill our enemies faster. And for this guy, we will go for plus 13% of missile resistance. Or yeah, the difference is in the duration. So the shorter period of time, but extra missile resistance. So let's go for this one. And yeah, I think we will end this turn and also this episode. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like, a comment, a subscription. And if you think of anything that, of any way I can improve my videos, be sure to let me know. I will try to address everything you say or write in the comment section. And yeah, there is a big war coming, so be sure to stay tuned. See you next time.